Hello guys, so welcome to this free e-course about how to grow your business as a braider. The fact that you clicked on this video or on this e-course proves that you are ready to take your skills into the next level and to create a business that can be lucrative for you. And so today I'm just going to be talking to you about the things that I have learned. My name is Louise Nunga. I am the founder and owner of Mobile Beauties, and formerly known as African Mobile Braiders. I've been a braider now for over 10 years. I started my braiding company when I was in college in about 8 years ago. So I've been in the braiding business for a pretty long time. I've worked in braiding shops, and I've been running my own braiding company with other braiders for a couple of years now. So I've learned a lot of things that can help you make more money in this braiding business. So I'm going to be talking to you in this video. You're going to learn how to start, if you've not already started your braiding business, or how to grow what you've already started. You can also follow us on Instagram at Hiring Beautician or at Mobile Beauticians. And so we're gonna get right into it. And if you have any questions, you can definitely send us an email, and I'll be sure to do my best to respond to your emails or any questions that you may have. So, how to make more money as a braider. The first thing first that I want to say is nothing changes if you don't change your mindset, right? We've all heard that before. And so I realized that after working with so many braiders over the years, I've realized that our mindset is not the same as the mindset of any other professionals, you know, and there's no reason for us not to be professional or not to value our craft and not to take ourselves serious. So over the years of working with beauticians or with braiders, you know, we have this mindset that being a braider is not a career. It's more so something that you do as a side gig. And that is such a slave mentality, because an average braider makes about $30 an hour. Yes, about $30 an hour, and it goes up from there. And so if the average nurse makes average, let's say, certified nursing assistant makes about $12 an hour, standing on their feet, taking care of people, you know, and they take pride and show up at their job and clock in and clock out and work 12-hour shift, double shifts, and all that stuff. You as a braider, what is holding you from seeing your braiding skill as a business, as a career that you have to take pride in? So the number one thing that I realized is that we as braiders, we don't take pride in the talent that we have. It may be a talent for you, it may be a gift for you. There's a difference between a gift and a talent. You can actually get a copy of my book, Just Started, to actually differentiate which one is a gift, and, you know, if your braiding skill is a gift or a talent. But either way, you can use that to make money. There's no reason for you as somebody who has the skill to braid to have to go clock in for somebody else, when you can actually create a business for yourself and make money and have flexibility with your schedule and be able to do all the things that you want to do. Even if you're in school, even if you have a regular job, you can still do your braiding business full-time or part-time. So the number one thing is that you have to change your mindset, because if you don't change your mindset about you being a braider, then it's going to stop you from actually doing any of the things that I'm going to list today. So first of all, you have to see yourself as, okay, I'm not just a braider. I'm providing a beauty service. I'm providing a confidence. You know, I'm providing confidence to my clients. I'm providing memories. When you do their hair, they go on vacations, they go on birthday dinners, they take pictures with us. You're creating memories for people, you know? And so you have to look at yourself in a way where your value makes sense, that when you want to charge people or you set your prices, they're not disqualifying or discrediting you or making you feel like you're less than a regular professional, if that makes sense. And so think of yourself as much as a registered nurse would think of themselves, as much as a doctor would think of themselves, as much as an entrepreneur or a business owner would feel. That's how you have to see yourself, as I am an entrepreneur, I'm a braider, I am a stylist, I am just as equally of a professional as a nurse, as a doctor, engineer, whatever it may be. So change your mindset so that you can add more pride into your craft, into how you brand your business, and into how you charge people. So if you've already started your business, your braiding business, meaning that you've probably created your business cards, or you've started an Instagram page, and maybe you're getting clients here and there, there's some things that you need to do to increase your clientele, to make more money, or to brand your company, so that way maybe you can charge more to your clients. And so the first thing first that I noticed that a lot of braiders do is that if you've created, some braiders have created their Instagram profile, but then they put on their bio that DM me for prices. That is a no-no. That is a no-no for any service or product base. Yes, people will DM you to ask your prices, but you should always have a booking platform that you're using to make sure that people are not disputing you or going back and forth with you as far as your prices. Because when you open that door of communication about how much you're charging, then people feel automatically like, okay, it's up for discussion. Like your prices, we can debate, or we can, you know, tell you that we don't have that amount, it goes back and forth. So to eliminate anybody from telling you that, oh, I don't have 150, can I pay 100? You just refer people to your booking platform. There's so many booking platforms out there today that there's no reason for you not to have a booking platform. A great booking platform is what we use on Mobile Beauticians, which is mobilebeauties.com. We have a booking platform that we use, and that booking platform keeps track of all your appointments, your clients' information. You can actually, send reminders to your clients before you get there. You create your own calendar, you put in your own hours, you set your prices. So there's no reason. There's so many different, even if it's not my platform, you can use StyleSeat, you can use, I think there's Bookly, there's just Schedulicity. There's a lot of booking platforms that you can use. So just Google and see which one works for you. Some of them are free. Acuity Scheduling is free. We use Acuity a lot and we love it. Acuity is pretty awesome. And so there's no reason for you to still have to either have people text you about prices, because then they're never going to charge. Nobody's ever going to want to pay you what you're really worth. If you've already been doing that, you notice that people go back and forth with you on pricing. But if somebody reached out to you and you say, sure, I would love to do your hair appointment, sure, I can do that style, please go on my booking website. You don't have to create a website, just have a booking platform profile that you use. And when you do that, your value automatically goes up. Your value automatically goes up when you refer people into a booking platform that pay. Book here, because they now take you as a professional. You're not just somebody that is just doing this to make quick money. So make sure that you set up a booking system. There's so many free booking platforms out there. Just Google and see which one works for you. Acuity is a great one. We use Acuity on Mobile Beauties, and so StyleSeat is a great one also. There's a lot of options out there that you can use, so make sure you do that. So when you have a booking system, now you're able to charge what you're worth. And you have to make sure that you're charging people what you're worth. Like I said, you're not just braiding somebody's hair, you're giving them confidence. You're helping them create memories for themselves. Most of the time you're doing people's hair for special occasions. That's you giving them confidence, that's you helping them create memories. So make sure that you're charging what you're worth, because you have to do the math. There are beauticians that just do weaves, and weaves for me takes about 2 hours, and they're charging almost $200 for a partial sew in, and it takes them 2 hours to do, or 3 hours to do, or whatever the case may be. Now you as a braider taking 5, 6, 7, 8 hours to do a hair appointment, you can't charge a certain amount of money that when you break it down by the hour, you're actually not making as much money as a stylist who does weaves makes. So you have to make sure that you're charging people what you're worth. Make sure that you're not going below, at least stay at the average level. And that is if your skills are on point also. Now you can't go charging people X amount of dollars if you have not spent time perfecting your craft and perfecting your skills. And so if you'll spend time, even if you're a fast braider, sorry, that's my baby in the background. Even if you're a fast braider, you're not gonna charge people if it takes somebody 4 hours to do a braiding hairstyle like it does. I'm pretty fast with my styles, and so I can't look at it like it takes me 2 hours. So I'm gonna charge somebody that break it down to where it costs me 2 hours to do and so I'm just gonna charge them for 2 hours. No, because for me to get that skill, to be able to build up speed, to be able to complete a hair appointment in 2 hours, I'm still gonna charge you for how much time that it took me to learn that skill. It's just like when you take your car to the mechanic, and it takes them 5 minutes. I remember one time I took my car to a mechanic, and it took him 5 minutes to fix whatever the problem was, and he charged me almost $500. And I'm like, why it only took you 5 minutes and you're gonna charge, I don't know if it's 500 or, but it was a couple of $100s. And I said, you charged me for a 5-minute job. He's like, no, you're not paying for the 5 minutes, you're paying for the time that it took for me to be able to learn and educate myself, to learn what it takes, what that 5 minutes took to fix a problem. And so you have to also think about it the same way. Even if it takes you an hour to do a job, you also have to think, how long are they going to keep that hairstyle for? If you're doing a job for an hour and they're going to save, you know, they're going to keep that hairstyle for a month. Most people, the average person, if they were to go to a hairstyle, you know, a hair shop or whatever to get their hair relaxed or styled, they go every week or every 2 weeks. And when you combine that amount of money, they're spending hundreds of dollars a month. And so you have to charge wisely. Do your research, ask what other people are charging, ask what the braiding shop is charging. And if you're as good as a braiding shop is, you know, if you're as talented as somebody that works at a braiding shop, you should be charging the same thing that they would pay at the braiding shop. And so definitely charge what you're worth. The next thing is that, like I said, you have to perfect your skill. You should never stop learning. You always have to keep learning. There are always new trends that come out. YouTube, I believe in the university of YouTube. YouTube should be your best friend, where you're keeping up with trends, you're keeping up with what's new. When clients call you, and clients call me all the time to ask if we do a certain style that I've never heard of. So it's my duty now to go do a research and practice and you know, train myself on how to do whatever it is that's trendy. So make sure that you perfect your skill. And also, when you perfect your skills and you actually are providing people those services, build a great portfolio. Make sure that you invest, if it's your phone, invest in a great phone quality that can take great pictures. If you want to get a small camera that you carry with you, pictures is going to make your business. I cannot tell you how many times I see beauticians or braiders post pictures that looks like they took it on a flip phone. That's not going to get you more business. That doesn't show your work. And there's some people that even are not that great of a braider. I'm sure you've seen some jobs that you're like, okay, what's going on there? I've even seen some celebrities that have had some box braids. I'm not going to call names. And I was like, okay, who braided her hair? Because her hair looks very basic. But trust me, when that picture and that camera comes out and it's clear and it's HD and it's just high quality, it almost makes the braid look way more better than what it really is. So make sure that you're investing in good quality pictures that you can show on your Instagram, that people can see your work, because Instagram becomes your portfolio. Of course, gone are those days that you're walking around with pictures of your work or a magazine and stuff. People want to actually see what you've done. So make sure you build that up. Also, you have to brand your business, and I have a branding video on how to brand your brand your braiding video. So make sure to check that course out. The course is going to be on this website, or we can email it to you. You can purchase the course, and I go into real details on how to really brand your braiding business, because the way you brand your business also definitely, that's why branding is such an important part of business. And you're always seeing people talk about branding because it's very important. Branding is what makes you where you're able to charge above what the next person is charging, or above what the market value is, just based on what you branded yourself to be. And I cannot tell you the amount of time that we've had braiders cancel appointments, or they're no-show, or if they woke up that day on the bad side of the bed, they just don't feel like doing it, or whatever excuses that you would not normally make that excuses, even if you worked at McDonald's. If you worked at McDonald's and they were paying you $7 an hour, you will show up on time, wear your uniform, make sure it's pressed, and you're only making minimum wage. So you as a braider making $30 an hour or so, or even more, you should be very professional and very reliable. When clients book you, they should know that it's a guarantee. Unless, of course, emergency happen, things happen, but you have to be known as a reliable braider. That is the number one thing that people have with braiders, is that they are not reliable. And so even us as mobile braiders, we've had clients call all the time like, I booked my appointment, I got the confirmation email, but I just want to make sure that you're actually still going to show up, because I've booked a couple of times and people don't show up, even in that braiding shop, where you go to the braiding shop and they say, oh, hold on 1 second, have a seat, we're going to call the braider, and the braider doesn't come, or they come hours later. And so make sure that you're professional, that you become you treat your job, you treat your skill as a business, and you run this business with all professionalism, meaning that you provide great customer service. When people call to get pricing, you don't give them attitude, you don't talk to them as if they're bothering you, you give them great service. When you go do your clients' hair, you should be having that one-on-one conversation. You're going to learn so much from clients. They're going to learn so much from you. You should be talking to them, engaging them. People love to talk to their hairstylists or their hair braiders. They love to talk to whoever's doing their hair. And so in the braiding shop, they can't get that one-on-one quality conversation and personal, relationship. So with you, build that relationship. Like they say, sometimes somebody may not even come to you just because you're the best braider, but just because they have that relationship with you. I have braiders and clients that have built relationship over the years. I have clients that I've been with them when they were single, been with them when they got married, been with them when they had children, been with them from when they started to the bottom all the way made it to the top, moved from one house to another. Like, it's just been a beautiful experience to grow with my clients. And so build that relationship, but always keep it professional. Even when they become your friends or whatever the situation may be, always keep it professional and let them feel like they are VIP. You have to treat your clients like they matter, okay? Clients' life matter, okay? I'm just throwing that in there, because sometimes we as braiders think that we're doing them such a huge favor for them to be, they should be so appreciative of what we're offering them. But no, the customer is always right. You have to treat your customer like they're very important. You have to always make sure that they're asking you questions, you're answering those questions. If you don't know, figure it out or Google it, or let them know you don't know. But make sure that you keep a professional relationship. If you're going to be late for an appointment, let them know, hey, I'm running 5 minutes late. That's what you would do if you worked at McDonald's. Whatever you would do at McDonald's or any other regular corporate job, you need to bring that into your braiding business. That is very important. And when people know that you're reliable, when they refer you, they're able to refer you to their friends and families without having any doubt. And also, another great way to make more money is to become mobile. That's why I started Mobile Beauties, which started as African Mobile Braiders. I started in college because I didn't want to I got tired of working in a braiding shop, and I wanted another way where I wouldn't have that much competition. So I started it. And it's grown, where it's now grown into a platform that now it's not just me and my friends that doing it. We've opened up a platform where even you can actually sign up on mobilebeauties.com and create your profile and start making money today, and upload your profile, and we will just, all we do is we help you advertise. We advertise the platform, and our clients are able to book you directly. So you can go on mobilebeauties.com to create your portfolio, your profile, if you want to start there. And becoming mobile, sets you apart. That's now, you're not just selling, beauty service. You're not just selling confidence and memory. You're now selling convenience. And convenience in America is #1. It's key. You're able now to charge people even more money, and they will pay for that convenience. If you have convenience, you have the great skill, you have great customer service, you're professional, you're reliable, you're gonna kill it. You are going to guarantee you're going to make more money. And so follow all these tips. Watch out for my other online courses. I have a course on how to, if you haven't yet started your braiding business, I have a course on how to start your braiding business. I have a course on how to brand. If you're already in business, you need to know how to brand that business. And so make sure that you check out those e-courses and purchase those e-courses. It's going to definitely change how you think about braiding and how you think about yourself as a braider, and how you can actually have a step-by-step plan on putting this skill into a full-blown business. Now, I think that's about it. And so I say the #1 thing that I want to leave you with is, if anything, if you can't take anything out of this video, change yourself, how you see yourself as a braider. Okay, once you change your mindset, you will charge people without blinking. You will not discuss prices with people or let people pay you under what you undervalue you. And so that's the number one thing. So guys, thank you so much for watching this video. As you hear, my baby is crying. I'm working with her today in the office, and so make sure to visit us on Instagram at Hiring Beauticians. We're currently hiring beauticians, braiders, hiring braiders and hiring beauticians, but hiring braiders. We're currently hiring braiders in the ATL, in the Georgia area, and later on we're going to be expanding to different states. And you can also create your profile, become a mobile braider. That sets you apart, and become a mobile braider by registering and creating your profile on mobilebeauties.com. And so I will see you on the next video. Thank you and have a blessed day.